You don't want to get carried away and try to finish the game in a hurry.
Why not? Toot-toot-oo. Bugle sounded.
Oh, lovely. Late on that one. Had to change his initial thought process and adjust. Doesn't seem too happy, does he?
Well, he's off the mark. Up and running. Shiny new white Kookaburra ball. Alan Samuels tidies up. Yes, threw a wide one in there. And a look at Litton Das, who got a really bad blow on that back forearm, his right forearm, whilst batting. Had to stretch out with it too. Seems okay.
Now, with lesser pressure on him, this is an ideal opportunity for Shommo Sharkar to make an impression. Out of the runs, his form is lacking, and this is the time when he should just make a statement. And it's drifting down leg. That's going to be wide. This is not what the Comilla Victorians want. Have a look at what he's achieved in this series. As I mentioned, just 52 runs in his 5th match, best of 23. He really needs to improve on that. And he's on the go straight away. He's not going to hang about. Did well to pierce that gap between square leg and fine leg for 4 runs.
Good on you, Shumo. Your little ripper. Down on one knee. And the length and the line was asking for it. And got what it deserved.
Yeah, he'll be happy with that. Freebie, though. But that's what he couldn't do in the previous games. Just pounce upon the loose deliveries. Just feel if he gets into the groove, the crowd are going to be in for a delightful innings, because he's such a classy player. A lot of elegance in his shot making. And he owes it to his fans to come back with a big innings. Owes it to his team, for that matter. Down the wicket, he's gone after it. It's going to go sailing away. And the first 6 of the innings in the very first over.
Lovely sound off the bat. Boundary, dot ball, and then a maximum. Inside it, and flicked it away over the fence for 6.
150 at 6 in this BPL. There's been lots of them. I'm sure more to come. Strokes that away. That's very good. Leans into that ball. Very balanced. Goes to for a quick run, and that's all they're going to get. Already 13 in this first over.
Spain, home of the biggest football stars. And now you can be part of this extravaganza. 6 will take you direct to the stands. Watch live La Liga games and answer simple questions. Send your answers to our Facebook and Twitter page using hashtag La Liga Experience Trip to Spain. And you could fly to Spain for a complete VIP experience. Also, get a chance to win original La Liga merchandise every week. Keep answering and keep winning on 6 and 6 HD.
Cricket South Africa T20 Challenge. Multiply Titans versus VKB Knights. Tonight, 9:30 p.m. live on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
With the bat, and at the other side, it's one Mr. Shehzad from Afghanistan who is going to give Mr. Mohammad Alamin food for thought, because he's not going to allow him to settle down. It's too
Had to get down there. Get on strike, please. No, not after the first over. The combinations while you bat. It's almost like Mohammad Shehzad should face the right arm off spin here of Alaman. And then swap it back over at the other end, so they're both left and right handers facing the same style, the same handed bowler would be advantageous for the batting side. As it is, Alaman will like going away if he can slightly from the left-handed Schumer.
Oh, it's short and it's put away. Look at that shot, just land back and cracked it away through the covers.
And on the other side, Schumer won't mind that either. The offie's a bit loose and short like this one. Oh, you dine out every time.
That's what I meant, but do not get carried away. You will get the opportunities. The bowler's under extreme pressure, looking up at that score they're defending. Gives the ball more air. That's intelligent from the bowler. Didn't get the turn he wanted out of the wicket. Not big turners of the ball.
Well, we've had the interval between innings, as it were. A lot of that scrim taken around the boundary, over the outfield, all over the place here. That moisture to a minimum. Players have got towels out there, rags out there. Now that last one, they went all the way along the ground. Make it a bit more difficult for the bowler to hold on.
So early in the innings would put that pressure on him. Shahzad was just licking his lips when he saw this one. Yeah, I'm going to put that away. Easy as they come. No problem at all.
Again, youngster up against left and right hand. That's a bit better. But the over had 11 off it. It's 24 without loss.
ESPN Films presents What if I told you these are not mere words, but some great lives lived? Watch Incredible Sports Stories by award-winning directors. Starts Sunday, November 27th at 12 noon. Only on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
Rangpur Riders fans, pretty happy. 2 overs, 24 runs. Sohail Tanvir is going to come in. Now, he has got that experience. He knows that you've got to eke out a wicket very early. Otherwise, they're going to be having their backs to the wall, the bowling side. 242 wickets in his kitty so far. But the way Shahzad and Shamma Shakar are going, they're not going to be too worried. Just have to be a little watchful with the initial deliveries from Sohail Tanvir. Don't try to take any untoward chances. No need for that at all. That smallish total they're defending.
Wicket-taking bowler. Sohail right up there with wicket-taking. The Caribbean Premier League recently. Again, honing away, getting the radar right. Sohail, slippers in. Have to get people out. And have to do it early, as you said, Shamim. Lovely numbers these. Over a long period of time in this form of the game. And a best of, sixer.
Yeah, would like to repeat that. Rangpur Riders have cruised to 24 in their first 2 overs. Tell you what, it took Comilla Victorians 6.3 overs to get to 24. tells you a story, doesn't it, of the state of affairs of this game. That's unnecessary. 2 dot balls maybe forced him to do that. He's standing his ground. He's playing his back.
It's the length. A little bit of swing and bounce from a tall man. Look at that lovely length. Get that a little bit closer on off stump. Catch for the men behind the wicket.
Yeah, but as a batsman, you should go forward and across to the line of that ball. You're standing your ground. In the field at mid-on. 1 for 4. Struck very well.
Yeah, good start for Sohail. They'd like them to. The Victorians yet to register a win are the defending champions from 2015. 3 dots and a single so far. Didn't see him come up the order tonight. Thought he might have.
Yeah, I think it all didn't fall into place. Why is the non-striker saying no to that?
Little Rashid Khan rushing in. Hasn't been great at all for the defending champs. Barisal Bulls have lost the first couple of games by decent margins, and then they were disappointed against the Titans. They probably felt they could have got closer there and made more of a game of it, and then got run over by the Double Ds in match 13.
Been a good over so far. And it finishes it excellently. Just a single from that 3rd over. 25 without loss.
The Prince of Kolkata is used to lording it over from one of India's most dynamic captains. During England's tour of India, ESPN Cricket Info Match Day. Every match day at 10 p.m. on Sony ESPN and Sony ESPN HD.
One of the Victorians, run for riders, locking horns here at the Zohrama Chaudhary Stadium. The crowd have been entertained in the first game in particular, when see the local team winning their second match of the tournament and the first in Chittagong. Mashrafe Mortaza feels that should bring himself on and try and make a breakthrough here. He's very capable of doing that. 87 wickets already in his kitty, and when least expected, he somehow conjures up something out of the blue. Can he do that tonight? Down the wicket, up pace, just beyond the fielder there. Despairing effort, good effort later to restrict the ball from going over the boundary.
Yeah, I thought for a split second there it was going a little bit quicker off the blade. Samuels couldn't get there in the end, and then Shazad tied it up. He on the charge, split second too. I think Mashrafe thought it was going to be a catch inside the 30-metre circle.
Worried looks, he's not as animated and charged up. See that the pickings are pretty simple now.
And here we go. Mohammad Shazad is on strike. Looking forward to this. It's a small total. They're trying to track down 1, 2, 3. Got off to a nice little start here. Both openers, and in particular Shumo is out to a bit of a flyer there with 22. Now it's the turn of the smashing, crashing Mohammad Shazad.
Is it going to be dashing? To wait and see. Wow, swung that around, possibly off the thighs. Should be a signal. As the ball deviates away for a run. There's confirmation of the leg by. He's not going to wait. Played it straight directly. Unnecessary, but I told you, Mashrafe Mortaza he's a magician, conjure something up, and they've got the important strike.
Well, Shammers, he's not been listening to you. Chimo gets a start, gets out. Disappointing. He felt it was on. Good catch from Rashid Khan. He's going fairly quickly. He holds on. Bright start, but has to be gone. 22 of 15. First one down at 29.
It's not football, it's war in the La Liga Santander weekend battle. Barcelona have an amazing opportunity to go top of the league. As their rivals face a tough task, but without a suspended Suarez, Messi and company will not have an easy game against a Malaga side who have a knack of making late comebacks. FC Barcelona versus Malaga.
The man of the match from the last game, Mohamed Mitun, comes in at the fall of Shammo Shauka's wicket. There you go. 860 runs so far. 67 not out his best. Isn't enough strike rate for a batsman coming at number 3. 89 so far in this edition of the BPL. Lovely delivery to the new batsman.
Yeah, closed it down nicely, that angle there. Mashrafe. He's been bowling to the left-handed Shimo. It would have been better to go probably through the offside there. He's wanted to fetch it and moose it through the onside. Rashid takes a comfort.
Victorians, despite the fact that they've taken a wicket, Sohail Tanveer wants to replicate what his captain has done at the other end. He's very capable of that. Mashrafe Mortaza, understandably very pensive at the moment, but you've got to make things happen. Try and show a little more spirit, a little more urgency. Bring in their step. The point leg comes in. The 30-yard circle. There's a deep third man and a square leg at the boundary. Another good ball. That's the one you should target. Don't let them free their arms.
Hearing you, Shammers, in terms of body language from the captain here. I'll be disappointed, but it's a new day, a new game. Desperate for a win. And very dejected at the moment, still. Foot of the table to register a win. He has won all 3 before, Mashrafe. He's been the winning captain all 3 occasions. So maybe he just feels the bubbles burst, and it's not going to happen in BPL 4 for him.
Well, even if it does not happen, they've still got a lot of games to get a few points in, lift them morally, maybe put your best efforts in with this one, make a fight of it. That's what you got to do. Keep on trying.